Hey you guys, in today's video, Covergirl sent me this big package of their full spectrum collection. I'll put a picture of the whole collection on the screen because I'm not gonna make this a lengthy video and go like in on everything. Here's a full picture of the collection on the screen somewhere. They told me, I inboxed them because I couldn't find anything online about when and where this is available. This collection is available online, Ulta, and in their store in Times Square. So that's the only two places that's available right now at this moment. If it changes before this video gets up, I will definitely link it down below. Just check the description box for all updates and anything like that, or a pinned comment. Before we get into this video, please subscribe at the button down below and make sure you like this video if you like video like these, and comment down below what your favorite CoverGirl product is. Okay. Designed specifically with multicultural women in mind, we set to create a line of seriously pigmented colors like no other. So this line is based for colored women. I am mixed with black and white, and my skin tone is very hard to match, but CoverGirl lately has been on point. Like, I can use from their other matte Made collection, I can use one shade and it's like perfect. Like, it's my perfect skin color. First, I did use their CoverGirl. This is a CoverGirl brow pomade. This is the shade 7293. No, this is the shade 705, and it's like a really dark brown. I really wanted to go bold today. I don't know why, but I did. So that's it. And I did cover my brows with the full spectrum concealer. I'm just gonna go in and put some on there. We'll talk about the concealer more when I get around to concealing my face. So we're just gonna use that as a base today. And I did not set it, and it didn't seem to crease, so that's a good sign. I'm just gonna blend this out with my Eco Tools sponge, and it blends out very quickly. Okay, so I really wanted to use the colored palette today, but it's only shimmers, so I'm using two palettes today. These are the full spectrum eyeshadow palettes. This one right here is called Reverence, and this one right here is called Zodiac. And we're gonna put these two together, and I created this eye look. It's wearable. I've been trying to do more wearable looks for you guys, kind of know some. I know I've been extra lately, so I'm trying to take consideration of people that aren't extra like me. So the first thing I did was go in with the more neutral palette. I took this shade right here and popped it on my brow bone and in my crease just to set it some. All brushes will be listed in the description because I get tongue-tied every single time I try to explain them. So I'm just going to start listing all the brushes in the bottom. I have been doing that, but let's just do that because I get off topic really easily. And for a crease color, I went in with this chocolatey brown right here. This color is so pretty to me. Like, I don't know why. Like, the most basic color is the prettiest. But these are very pigmented, very blendable. And yeah, they're so easy to use, so they got it on point and there's no fallout. And then we're gonna go in with this Zodiac palette, and the shade I took, I can't never open anything. The shade I took was this, it's like a rose toned copper shade, and I put that on my outer lid. And literally just one swipe, it's so pigmented, you guys. And I tried them wet, they're even more intense. And then we're gonna dip into the green shade right there, which is so pretty. It's like a forest shimmer green, and again, look at that pigment. I'm gonna pop it right in the middle. So freaking pretty. Then we're gonna go in with this yellow right here. Took this yellow and I used a brush for this because I wanted to get it really precise into my inner corner of the lid. And again, look at that. And then we're going to go in with this deepest shade in this palette, and we're going to deepen out the outer edge in the crease. For liner, I used one of my favorite liners. This is the Get In Line liner. This is a brown one. This is a shade 335. They're very pigmented, very easy. Just like, it's just a quick flick and it's pretty much finished. For under my eye, I just took some of this mascara, not the mascara, the concealer, and dotted it under my eye. And all I can say is like, this has not creased at all since I put it on my eye. I did not powder it, and it has not creased at all. Just gonna blend it out so we can finish off the eye. And then all I did was take a mixture of this shade and this shade right there, and I put it under my lash line. And I also took this color and popped it in the inner lash line, the inner lower lash line as well. And I actually used one of the sponges that came in the palette to do so, because it's like long and tapered, so it like fits like perfectly right there. And then they have these eyeliners, which are called Full Spectrum Defining Moment eyeliners. This is shade Deep Blue, and I'm gonna pop this on my waterline. So it's more like a shimmer. I don't know if you can see it reflecting in the light, but it's more like a shimmer. Okay, so primer, we're going to use the Matte Ambition Matte Primer. Sunscreen SPF 20, which I don't like sunscreen in anything. Hate sunscreen, and yeah, it's very lotiony, very white, a little bit runny, but not too runny. So that's what that's looking like. And we're gonna take it, I don't want to get on my hands for some reason, so I'm gonna take it on a sponge and just pat into my skin. It doesn't leave a cast at all, which is surprising to me. Ooh, that smells really good. Like, it smells sweet. It's just like a sweet, clean smell. I'm gonna take this sponge is soaking it up a lot, so I'm gonna put it directly in my skin and then pounce it into the skin. And then we have, I like had a brain fart just then. We have the Full Spectrum Contour and Correct palette. I don't color correct, but I'm going to today. I'm gonna take this orange color and put it on my dark next. Like, I'm gonna put on my dark spots. We're gonna use the Sigma P89 brush, which is this brush. So I'm gonna do this to blend it out. I'm gonna just take it on this brush. I'm gonna put on some dark areas. Ooh, this isn't as pigmented as I thought it would be. It's more subtle, but it's so buildable. Like, look at that. Wait, can you? Yeah, that's the right side. It's like, is that the right side of my face? I don't color correct, but I want to start because you see I have all these dark marks. They always show through my foundation. My nose is just dark, period. I'm so ready to get surgery. Like, I have my consult in the morning. I hope they I hope they let me get into surgery in like the next 2 weeks to get all this fixed and all that good stuff. My tonsils need to come out. Now we're gonna go with the Matte Ambition foundation, and this is the shade 210 Medium Golden. Hopefully this is my color. We're gonna pump. I love how all their foundations are coming with pumps now. It's appreciated. And then we're going to do one pump because I don't know how this is gonna go at the moment. And that looks like it matches the shade that I do use on a regular basis in their other foundation. Ooh. First impression, for being a matte line, this is glowy. This is super glowy. It's not soaking into the sponge like that much neither, which is like crazy. Like, it's actually spreading out. Like, it doesn't want to, like, the foundation is like it's just soaking into the sponge. Like, I really appreciate that. But like, this color is a good match. Like this is like my perfect foundation shade. Again, Covergirl came through with the shades. Next is the Full Spectrum concealers. Now, like, some of these shades look so good, and I'm just like, I want to contour, but I am going to contour this palette. We're not going to contour concealers, but I'm going to go in with this shade right here. Again, like, there are shades, like, wherever you are outside my house needs to leave. But none of their concealers come with shade names on them, so I was kind of confused. Maybe they're on the box, but I really wish they had the shade names on here. With these concealers, I don't find them to be full coverage. They're buildable, but they're not on point full coverage. They are very movable, very brightening. They're the brightening concealer, all day idle brightening concealer. And then I'm just gonna blend it all out with my Eco sponge. This concealer blended out really quickly, and I appreciate that because I hate when I have to work and work and work to blend the concealer out. And it does not seem to crease. When I was doing my eyeshadow with it, it did not seem to crease when it wasn't set. So what's next, you guys? Setting my face, correct? Correct. No, cream contouring is next. So we're gonna take this cream contour, and I'm gonna go in with this darkest shade because I just wanna test my luck to see what I can get away with. And I'm gonna use it on the tip of this sponge, the tip of this brush that I used, and I'm just gonna go in with it. I really don't know what's outside my house, and I hope you guys can't hear that, but usually my neighborhood's pretty quiet except for like people blasting their music, but that don't bother me at all. It bothers my mother so much. And that is actually a really nice shadow color for me. I do have to kind of tug on it a little bit, but it's not disrupting any foundation. And it blends out really well. Like, that is a really pretty contour. For setting under my eyes, I'm gonna go in with this lighter foundation. This is the All Day Powder Foundation. This is again matte ambition. Everything's matte. And let me see what it comes with. It comes with a little sponge, a mirror, and then the product. This is very travel friendly. It's very, I feel like the powder is very safe in this, so definitely gonna pop one of these, probably this shade, in my makeup bag and replace my Fit Me powder that needs to be disregarded. I'm gonna take the sponge and set under my eyes. This is the shade 105 Light Neutral. That's very smoothing. Like, it looks very smooth under my eyes right now. For powder contour, we're gonna take the same powder, but this shade is so pretty. It's like an olive kind of color, and I love it. This is the shade Tan Golden 310, and we're gonna contour. We're gonna contour with this Sigma Extreme Sculpt F04 brush. You can also use the Kabuki concealer brush, which is my favorite. You can use Bake with K for 10% off that brush if you're looking for a new contour brush. Ooh, that is so pretty for a contour. I kind of like bronze and contour at the same time because I love contouring with warm shades, and the itch around my nose is intense. But I really think it's because my pores are open. This is so freaking pretty. Oh my gosh, look at this contour. I knew, like, I was like eyeballing the shade the whole time I was trying to take pictures of this collection, and I was like, this is gonna be my favorite contour shade. Okay, so next is highlight and blush. I'm gonna use this Full Spectrum Sculpt Expert Versatile Cheek Palette. This one is, they have 3 of these. They sent me 3 of these. This one is the shade Blush Touch. It's FS100. So, like, this is so pretty. So we're gonna go in with the blush first, which is this pretty color right here. It's so reflective and so corally. We're gonna lightly take it on our cheeks. Look at that glow. And it's like it's a peach with a gold reflect to it. Oh my god, oh, it's beautiful. I'm gonna use each highlight on one cheek. So here's the 2 shades. I'm gonna take the middle one first, and I'm going to highlight with this one on one of my cheeks first. And we're gonna take the Sigma F06, just so you know I'm not cheating. There's nothing on this brush. Okay, you ready, guys? Are you ready? Because I'm not sure what we finna get into, so let's just do this. Oh my goodness. Covergirl, you blessed me with a good highlight. Like, I need more. And we're gonna dip into this shade right here. It's more of a white gold. It looks white, but it's gold. It's gold, guys. Oh, so pretty. So here's a close-up of lipstick that I'm using today. It's very copper with reflect. It looks like it's a metallic, so we're gonna see what this does. So good. Oops, I got on my nose. And you know how, okay, those, I have all the CoverGirl lipsticks right here. Those have a smell like the old CoverGirl lipstick, but these ones smell so good. They have like a hint of vanilla, but they're not overpowering. first impression of this collection is it is bomb. Like, Covergirl did this for multiracial women, and I appreciate it being a multiracial woman myself. I am black and white, and it's kind of hard to match my skin color, to be honest, because I have a lot of, I'm like neutral, golden, and olive all at once. Like, it's really hard to match my skin color. Yes, I really appreciate this collection. Like, I feel like they made a statement with this collection, and they are starting out 2019 with a bang. And if you can find your shade in this, they have a couple light shades, but if you are a multiracial woman and need to find a cheap alternative for makeup, definitely look into the shade. It's available online Ulta and in their store at Times Square in New York. So this is not sponsored at all, but I just wanted to really give this collection its part on my channel because it's very, it's a statement. Like, it is a very big statement, and I really appreciate it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video, and definitely keep a lookout for a pinned comment below this video so I can tell you how this all wore. Bye guys.